Sorry about that. I definitely did not mean to shut down the feed. Let me send Ian this link again. I'm still learning. You know, it's not a perfect. It's not perfect, but I just sent that link over to Ian once again. Can't believe that happened. I'm gonna make sure I reshare the link for the new broadcast. Let's see here. Let me go to hockey now. Pro tip: don't end the broadcast while you are broadcasting. Pro tip. Let's see if I can get the. Let's see. Let me get this, and I want to share this to the old comment string, just so. Yeah, I mean, I do apologize. I know we're supposed to be watching this other game, but this other game is just incredibly boring. Incredibly boring. These round robin games are not exciting at all. Not exciting at all. At least this one isn't. And I was enjoying Ian's company a lot. I hope he can jump back on. Oh. No. At least this one isn't. Be quiet. Be quiet. Copy. Don't blame Ron. It's not Ron's fault. It was totally my fault. That is my fault. That was a definite all on me. That was what they call a flub. What's interesting, Don? Watching me mess everything up and then come back with it? Let me see. Oh, there's Ian. He's jumping back on now. He's connecting his devices. Oh my God, Brian, what did you do? What did you do? Mr. Sklover. Oh my gosh. Looks like Ian's watching on his he's watching the game on his screen, and I don't want to. Yeah, I have to remove that. I don't want to get flagged on that, Ian. Okay. He's working out some technical difficulties. It's all new. See, the goal is to get this. The goal is to get all of these issues ironed out before we get into the next round. Or every day we just do it a little bit better than we did the day before. Oh, the tech side. Awesome. Thanks, Don. It is fun it's fun talking about that. I think hold on, let's just get synced up here on the game real quick because we are at 440. I'll count you down to 430, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, and 430 on my mark. We are synced up. It's the great and powerful Oz. Hardly. Oh yeah. Okay. I like to share it. It's easy to see. I like for people to see how. This is going to sound weird to say. I like for people to see how easy it is for them to be able to create if they use their imagination, because that's all that this is. That's what Ian does. That's what I do. We use our imagination and our creativity, and the tools are there. There's tools there for you if you want to do it also. Tools there for everyone. I see you're at 407, Bernie. We are at 410, 09, 08, 07. And there's the stoppage you were talking about there. Did we miss Raffle getting off the ice? Well, let me do some housekeeping things while we're waiting to see if Ian can get his video card to act the way it's supposed to. I know if anyone can, he can, and he will, I'm sure. But later tonight, well, let's start. 6:30 game is the Blues and Avalanche. That's NBC Sports Network. We won't be on at the beginning of that game, but when we come on the air, when we come on the live stream at 8 p.m., we will go at 8 p.m. We won't go 7:45. We'll go 8 p.m. Excuse me. 8 p.m. tonight for Columbus and Toronto, Jackets and Leafs. That's an NHL net game, so make sure that that you're you know where to tune in for that. And then we got Minnesota and Vancouver later tonight, but we will live stream the Leafs and Jackets game at 8 p.m. My buddy Jeff Ning was just texting. He's going to jump on with me. Another interesting side of the hockey world. Jeff runs youth hockey tournaments and is from Toronto, and is his ringtone on his phone is Informer by Snow. So that's what you need to know about Jeff Ning. He's like super great guy. And we'll have a lot of fun tonight watching the Leafs and tormenting him with that. But other than that, just another reminder that we're doing this game here. We're doing this game here for my friend Tina Zallo, who was taken from us in an act of domestic violence earlier this year. Actually in May, and she was really excited for this tournament. She was excited to watch the Flyers. She was excited her team was doing as well as they are, and we just want to remember her during the Flyers game. I remember her all the time. We miss her terribly right now, but just having making sure that we draw some attention to her and her fandom, and just a member of our hockey world that suffered something quite terrible. So we're doing this today for Tina, and just wanted to remember that. We miss you a lot. It's hard talking about every time. Yeah, we can definitely have. Ning wants to bring iPad works. Of course. Jeff's going to come on with his daughter, London. Cute little girl. She's funny too. 2:37 clock is stopped. Let's see if Boston's got an empty net right now, looking for 3 goals. They're probably not happy with their effort today. Then again, they weren't playing with Tuukka Rask, so maybe they weren't expecting to get the win today. I'm not in the locker room. Who can tell? Don, that's the truth, man. And that's what a lot of people are saying. This could be one of those, you're always looking for a player that's going to have his coming out party. And hey, look at me, look who I am. And I'm going to look at something real quick. Stick with me on this for one quick second. Patrick Waugh was born in October of 1965. When Patrick Waugh won the Stanley Cup with the Montreal Canadiens in 1986, he would have been 21 years old, 1 year less than Carter Hart. Now, I'm not saying Carter Hart is the next Patrick Waugh, though Flyer fans, you could be very excited about that. But just the fact that these young players, every year, they come out of the gate, hey, look at me, I'm here and ready to play. And if Carter Hart is going to do that for the Flyers, then you're damn right they're going to have a shot at winning the whole damn thing. Easy. I'm not going to take away from Alain Vigneault either. I like Davey. I really did. I liked him a lot. Coaches just have a shelf life in one place, and they have only so much they can give to a team. And every time he goes to a different club, it has a positive impact on that club. And he's doing that with the Flyers right now. Don't take anything away from AV. I really am a big fan of his. I'm a big fan of his. it was time for the Rangers to part ways with him when they did, but it wasn't. I didn't ever think it was because he wasn't capable of winning. I'm sure Walt and I feel exactly the same way about Alain Vigneault. I'm pretty positive. All right, 129 here. We got a 4-on-4, so matching penalties. Kevin Hayes comes in for the draw for the Flyers. Yeah, Bernie, Caps Flyers. That's going to be a big game. That could end up seeing who is the number one for sure. It's also a pretty motivated team down here in these parts that we're in Florida that is definitely ready to hit the ground running. I'm really disappointed in myself that I messed up the first broadcast because I was really enjoying talking to Ian and really enjoying the technical side of everything and talking about the whole thing. Just what I was saying in general is that with the way technology is today and computer programs and graphics and software and things of that nature, you can do so much with just a gray screen and gray area. So, all of the equipment that I have here that I'm doing the stream on, years ago, you would have to have a big, huge console, a switcher, and you'd have to have a big mixer and, big screens that are just, dedicated specialty kind of screens. These are just 2 computer monitors and a 32-inch television, my little road board mixer, which you would have needed a whole rack of equipment 10 years ago to accomplish what I'm accomplishing in this. I've got my tablet with my soundboard.
What's it doing?
Sorry, Uncle Roger. I was trying. I got my computer speakers here. Got my studio monitors that I bought a couple years ago. I'm going to put those mounted up on the walls, and got a ring light. It was $100 at Amazon. I got sound panels going up. So it's all simple stuff to build. It's amazing what you can accomplish these days. It's amazing. 40 seconds here coming up at the end of this really awfully boring game. Minus the minute and 10 seconds of activity at the end of the second period, nothing. It should be really interesting, especially when you're talking about Tampa Bay, because I've been talking a lot lately about, especially in respect to the New York Rangers, players like Ryan McDonough, players like Ryan Callahan and Derek Stepan and things like that. Sometimes they have like oh shucksy kind of an attitude, and that doesn't always translate into high momentum. Big stop. Carter Hart, again, 16.1 is left on the clock now. Puck is stopped. Play is stopped. But Mac, the pressure of being the captain and the number one in New York it's a lot for some players. It's similar to being in Montreal. We were talking about last night with Jonathan Drouin, going to certain places, there's extra pressure that's attached to it. But Ryan McDonough doesn't need to be the star in Tampa. I mean, Victor Hedman needs to be the star in Tampa. And having Strawman, having McDonough, not Strawman. Strawman's not there anymore. Having McDonough, having Sergachev, some of the other assets that they have on the defense, they take some of the pressure off of Ryan McDonough and allows him to be a player that he really does, that he can be the right way. Isn't that kind of convenient for you to jump on as the game is over and you get the win?
I had to go dig out another mouse and keyboard. It was
I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's all good. It's not your fault. I have the system I run over here is convoluted. I have 2 computers that talk to each other. When I rebooted it, decided that the one computer didn't want to talk with the other one anymore.
That's cool. But it is my fault because I did nix the first broadcast.
It's all good.
I'm still learning the software. I'm still learning it. I'm still getting there. Nonetheless, though.
Hey, big win.
Big win, dude. Congratulations. I'll even give you the gold. I need a win sounder. That's I have a list also. Win sounder. Although I shouldn't do it for everybody, but I do have my list here of stuff to do.
Another thing that I really, really like that they're doing in the arenas.
Yeah.
The goal horns for the individual teams.
I agree with you. And I saw somebody talking about how they thought it was kind of hokey. In a group, I'm in a group with pro sports with DJs from around the country, sports DJs, and one of them was like, "Why are they running both horns? That kills the home ice advantage." This and that. I'm like, dude, that's not killing home ice advantage. The fact that they're playing in Toronto kills home ice advantage.
Right.
Quote. Just, of course, you need to have both teams' goal horns there. It's got to be presentation. Could you imagine if they didn't have that and a goal for I mean, it would be dead silence in there.
Right. There's nothing for the players to connect to. Like, home team advantage is just gone because there's no fans. Like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, because as a Philadelphia Eagles fan, I will say that, like, we take over places like Washington. Like, when we play the Washington football team next season in the opening game, it's going to be a full Eagles like arena.
Sure. It's like that in New York. I mean, the Rangers travel pretty well too.
Yeah.
And that kills home. I mean, Tampa and Florida alone are the satellite teams for the Rangers fans.
I don't know if it still says it now. I'll have to double check, but I believe for a long time the Wikipedia page for the Pittsburgh arena said that the home team was the Flyers there.
PPG Paint Arena, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
It did for a while. I don't know if it still does.
Let's see here. We got the on the wiki page.
Yeah.
And it says location.
They may have removed it.
Capacity. Tenants. Yeah, Pittsburgh Penguins and Pittsburgh Power.
All right. Yeah. For a while its attendance was the Philadelphia Flyers. When we were going on a long streak. I think we had like a 12-game winning streak at their arena, and like somebody changed it.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, but isn't it Console? Oh no, it used to be Console Energy. Now it's PPG. You ever been to that place?
Console? No. Unfortunately, but I have been to PPG.
Well, it's the same. PPG.
Well, it's the same. Oh yeah, I guess it's the same arena, but then yes, I have been. Actually, one of my favorite photos of all time was taken at that arena, and I will send it to you and Elise in a text.
Yeah,
because
it's not.
I can't screen share.
Okay. But you can't screen share over there on your end?
Well, I mean, I can screen share on I guess I can find it on Instagram and then do it. But I'll just send it to you guys.
Yeah, do that.
And then you can figure out what you want to do with it. It's going to be a little bit ways back because it's a couple of years ago, back when I was doing the touring thing.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason why I would be at that arena.
Yeah. Oh, I got my phone in my hand.
Hold on, where is it?
While Ian's looking for that, great time to remind you.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Thank you.
And make sure you share the channels with all of your friends as well.
That'd be great. That would be awesome. Is that the right verbiage, Ian? You're in your expertise. Just beg for likes and shares and follows. Is that
absolutely. All right, I have sent it over.
All right. Let me see what I've got. What I've got coming here. Oh my! Should that be shared?
I mean, I've got no problem with you sharing it. It's your channel.
That's a Flyers fan right there. Yeah, he's not hiding his feelings.
I mean, I was there. I had to I was there for work, so I couldn't piss on the door, but I could at least express my distaste for the Pittsburgh Pigeons.
What do you have there for beef? Do you have like a physical?
So you use the Rode Podcaster mixer. Yeah. I have a Go XLR, and the Go XLR comes with that as a button. It's just a button.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't have that on this thing. This thing it's an awesome little machine, but
it's a beautiful machine.
What we were talking about before I destroyed it, it's very it's easy. Like in Amway Center, the whole center hung scoreboard is gray space. I mean, we call it gray space because it's all it is. It's screen. So in essence, you can put anything up there, animated, not animated.
Yep.
Motion graphics, et cetera, et cetera. You can make anything look like anything. So like to think or to see that the NHL, even the NBA, have been able to make such an aesthetically pleasing kind of set is not surprising because it's just a lot of gray space.
Yeah.
Just a lot of,
Which, by the way, have you seen the new scoreboard from the Flyers arena?
No.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's
got fire jets. It's curved. It's insane, dude.
What's the name of the arena? Wells Fargo, right?
Wells Fargo. Yeah, it goes up, it goes down, it does all sorts of things. It's
in the middle of the game?
Yeah.
What? Look at this. Holy, look. Here comes that screenshot. That screen share. Whoa. Come on. Here we go. Give me that. Where am I at here? Oh, it's stuck over here. Kinetic 4K scoreboard?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane what it does. It's like I can't even like I don't even know what I know what kinetic and I know what 4K mean, but I don't understand how that works together. But they branded it extremely well.
We're about to watch once we get through with this T-Mobile ad.
Yeah,
I have T-Mobile, so I'll let that one go. What?
Joel, quick to the goal. They're not going to get it. There's a point shot deflection score.
Wow.
That's a 3D rendering, but that's what it does. Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely. It's like,
whoa. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm ear to ear. I'm smiling ear to ear right now. That's how insane it is.
You get to, that's your scoreboard.
Oh yeah,
you get to have that.
And as a production nerd that understands how all that works, I'm like, that's way too much money to ever spend on a thing. Like, no, I know how much that costs. No.
So the screens are like kind of curved in. Is that right?
So the center is flat, and then so think of it in thirds. So it's got a flat center, and it's got curved outside thirds.
Right.
And the curved outside thirds can move in to connect to make a full 180 round, like a 180 round screen.
Stop.
Yeah. And then the top and the bottom rings go up and down individually.
Why do the Flyers get these toys?
Because Comcast.
Because Comcast.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Fair enough. I mean, I like when there you go. In the words of my cousin Andrew, when did they install that? That thing's badass.
Oh, it is. It's so badass, man. Like, and it's got the flame jets and everything. It's so dumb.
Where's that image I just saw with the flame jets? Let me see if I can get a good image of that, because it's kind of is this the same thing we just watched? Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, you know what? Let's watch it. Whoever's sitting here right now can be entertained with us. Only 4 of us together. We're share screen, and I'll go to this. Let's go to this here, and let's check this thing out.
Oh, is this the Tate install?
Here in Philadelphia will enhance the experience because it's going to bring the game and the players closer to the audience.
Wow.
Production for the Wells Fargo scoreboard.
Hold on. I want to see that image for a second. I don't want to see more videos. I want to see that. Look at that. How it curves.
Look how ridiculous that looks, man.
So it kind of looks like like I say the Lightning scoreboard, but the Lightning have one similar to our Colorado Avalanche, which is like a smaller variation of the Cowboys, big, huge kind of thing. But this is cool the way it like curves in and it gets thin in the middle. And
yeah, wow. It's just like as a man who builds, like I built a lot of LED walls in my time. The fact that it's that close, like in the center, back to back, like I want to know how they move air back there to keep everything cool and not overheating.
Really?
That's the nerd in me. That's the overall, like that's the production nerd in me.
The screens have gotten thinner. Like those screens are maybe thinner than like the ones that are in Tampa that have been in there for 8 years though. No?
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, LED technology changes every year.
Yeah.
Every year.
Let's see more.
Production for the Wells Fargo scoreboard started with a concept design that was developed by ANC and Tate.
We sat down in a few meetings at Tate. We traded quite a few emails and sketches on paper and did a lot of whiteboarding to come up with what you see behind us.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hold on a second. So now let me look at this, make sure I see this right. So right here, that ring is above the scoreboard.
Correct.
And now
the fabrication process truly starts in design.
Where did it go?
To come up with what you see behind us.
It's completely separate on separate motors.
The fabrication process truly starts in design. You sit down with the design to figure out functionality.
It's
possibly run into and eliminate those up front.
I mean, I'm like, I've seen this video like at least 50 times, and I'm still at half mast every time I watch it.
It's hard not to be, dude.
When the screen transforms or the crown trusses go up and down, there's a bunch of different sequences and motors.
And then, and like they don't even showcase the fact that it, like the main wall moves on the x-axis, like
control hub for all of the movements that need to happen.
Wow,
it's mechanically pretty difficult to maintain the integrity of the image while you're making the screen move. And so it's quite a challenge here, and it's what we're really good at because we do it on tour all the time.
Wow. There's the thirds you were talking about.
Yeah.
I think we'll see kinetic scoreboards definitely become a trend in the future. It's set out to enhance the fan experience, and I think we've achieved that here with Wells Fargo.
I think they have. I think Tate knocked it out of the park. I think not only did they knock it out of the park, but they sent that ball like at least another 100 feet and then broke somebody's windshield in the process. Like those guys, super pros. Those guys.
Wow.
Oh, I know my camera just disappeared too.
It's all good. You're frozen on there, but I think if you missed it, I don't know what. Maybe you didn't rejoin the. Maybe you didn't get to rejoin. Well, Ian dropped off, but he's going to try and get his camera back. But 4-1 final, Flyers over the Bruins, the first round robin game of the tournament. 6:30 here in about 21 minutes. The Avalanche and Blues will face off, and we'll be back on at about 8 o'clock. So we'll pick up the third period of that game. And then my buddy Jeff Ning will join us, and anybody else who's around. If you know any Columbus fans or any Toronto fans that'll be watching the game, they want to jump off and talk some smack about their team or about the other team or whatever it is, we'd love to have them on. Share.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
And let's see you back here in just a short time. It won't be very long. It'll be here before you know it. 8 o'clock tonight. Jackets and Leafs. Hockey Now Net. That's the handle for the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram channels. Hockey Now Network on Twitch. Thanks to Ian Paul for jumping on and talking some Flyers hockey and talking some technology and the other sides of hockey that are out there, because there is a lot to this game. It's not just show up and watch guys play. There's a lot that goes into a hockey game and the performance of it, and it's cool to talk about that kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. I know I want to get some of my buddies that are referees, ECHL referees, professional hockey referees. I'm trying to get in touch with some of the equipment managers I'm friends with and just have groups of people up here to just talk about hockey while we're watching hockey together. Watching together on the Hockey Now Network. So I hope you enjoy your little break here. Got one last thing that I will ask of you, and that is to just make sure that you remember we did this game today for my friend Tina Zala, who is no longer with us, but she was a big Flyers fan. So we remember Tina today and every day. Talk to you at 8.